Hey there, Commanders. Welcome back to another exciting 10 versus 10 here in Steel Division 2. I'm your host, Too Old for Gaming, and today I'm playing on the Axis side. I'm going to be going right up along the river, kind of next to it, here with Monty's dog to my right and Wallenstein to my left. I have the all-powerful 16th Luftwaffe. Monty's playing with Hump Group Walther, and we have 16th Panzer. So, for the initial deployment, the Commonwealth has been kind enough to donate a 17-pounder. She'll be positioned in front of that entryway right here, so we can reach that full 2K. I have a Flak 37 set up, which I'm trying to get into the woods to also cover this sector as a DP gun. And I have my 10-point Panzerjäger Bren E's moving to the front line. Spotting the Studebaker. Will they get the round off? They do, and he is gone. Storm Pioneers moved here as just sort of a guard against a rush. Let's see, what else do we got in here? We've got the Firefly. Thanks again, Brits. And then some Flak Panzers in here. 17-pounders almost in position. Let's take a look at what's happening over here on our far right flank. Jeez. On our far right flank, we've got Erwin Rommel, who's being Zerg rushed by a bunch of Stuarts, machine gun motorcycles, and BA-10Ms. I've seen the same player do this multiple times. I don't think it ever works in 10 versus 10. It's not sustainable. I feel like it just ends up wasting your entire front line, but we had no deployments over here, so maybe it'll work this time. IS-2 is aiming at somebody. Stug 3G, maybe? No. It's going for the prime mover. So Rommel maintaining control of the two flags here, but he might get cut off. Sidney Townsy just clueless. Walking in Sturm Pioneers. I don't know what he's doing. Let's check out our left flank. So over here in the woods, we've got Tito. And in here, is that his name? Okay. Tito's got Nashor and Negel positioned to not see anything. I'm not sure. Maybe he was waiting for recon to come in. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost a Panzerjäger Brent E to a T-60 rush from Ace Hero. Will the dual Panzerjägers defeat them? I don't know. We knocked out one. Bouncing on that 40mm armored plate, even though it says we can pen 70. Oh, we nailed that one. So 3 left, and he's wisely backing off from the ambush. I think that was a bounce. I've got a platoon of disheartened, crappy Jaeger infantry. I've got an MG-15 with 900 rounds and 7 K-98s. Marauders coming in for a ground strafe strike. Is that going to do anything to the Sturm Panzer in the front? Probably nothing, I would assume. The 88's getting involved, pushing him off. We got a mobile wagon here from Monty. Monty's got his Pioneers all the way into this area. Poor moves by Black Phantom or Ace Hero. They should really have had an AT gun in here by now. Maybe a heavy machine gun, some reconnaissance. If you're running in the red side of the map, you gotta get stuff in here. But it looks like he did surrender him to, I think those are Sturmovickies. What else we got? An F5 coming in. He got knocked off, right? Why would you bring that in after the last one just got pulled away and they were bombers? I don't know. I put a Sturm Pioneer in here in case you try to rush across, but my zone right now is just very quiet outside of these T-60s probing my position, and somehow they can see my infantry inside Greenwoods with good stealth. I feel like they wouldn't spot them, but the game's the game. Panzerjäger's moving up to try and take out the Su-76. Try to position him to cover the bridge and the road. Our 80, and I was moving him forward too because the 88 started being shelled. We've got artillery coming from this area. bring in a leader. Now these Pioneer Fears have discipline. So I can keep these guys in check. Put an MP40 to their back. Alright, so the stupid rush has ended and everything died. Wow, crazy. Couldn't see that one coming. SU-76. Monty didn't realize he was doing the indirect fire on that thing. IS-2 got penned, I think, by the Panther down here. And Sturmovicky's trying to march out in the open, but the tank support's gone, afraid of the Bren. A little 10-point pal. And the Jaeger team's in green against double-vetted Sturmovicky's in the open. I think we're going to win. They're not going to break and run now. If you play this deck, please get these for 10 points and these for 20. It's too good to pass up. Got another one cross-firing over here. And now we're starting to see some recon T-34s on top of the T-60s. You know, I would my personal recommendation is we're in Phase A. I would not bring out all of your recon vehicles in a big bunch. Bring one or two and then bring in regular. So I brought in the 50mm Granatenwerfer 36. Gonna try and shell those guys. We did lose our Bren E here and here. More cheap infantry on the way. 88's still up though, and Ern Rowell's literally running two-man recon team out in the middle of a field and not getting shot. So possibly some potential here. I think we really need some units in here because they could push through. L2M does not get his rockets off due to the smoke. You're new to the game, planes will not fire into smoke. It can be frustrating, but it really makes a lot of sense. I think if you're a pilot, you don't want to fire blind. So 50s are just out of range. Might be able to hit them if we get to the edge of the woods. Monty's moving up the elite FG-42 Jaeger teams. Sturmovicky's in the building. Panzerjäger providing some fire support. And the plan was getting the Pack 36 across the bridge, but he's deciding to fire on the bridge. More Marauders coming in, this time with bombs. Looks like they got the big boys, 1,000-pounders. What are they going to do to this position? One got his load off, and they killed nothing. Wow, that was a big miss. And they're probably damaged too. In my sector, the 50mm mortar was spotted by the recon units. Shooters killed though. Panther G in line to destroy these guys. Jag Panther doesn't know where to turn, but the enemy vehicles are slowly but surely being destroyed. That 20mm cannon really pinning down our Jaeger team here. More of these Marauders coming back in. I don't know what he hopes to accomplish. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Another T-60 dead, and enemy mortars landing on my position. As long as the leader is not fully suppressed, these guys will not run, because that MP40 is just staring them down. Urkadungs, however you pronounce it, are getting splattered by 85mm high explosive fire. Fortunately, Monty pulls the fallback on them. We look at our map in the upper left. It's a pretty much a stalemate right now. Ooh, Panther G got penned by the ZIS-3. Does this one have APCR? He has it turned off. He must have gotten side shot. Lucky ZIS. It looks like there's another T-60 here spotting. He'll be dead soon. And he goes to the ace Panzerjäger. Enemy's trying to knock out my flak panzers. Lose an infantry squad. There's no way. These things shouldn't be 20 points, by the way. If we're being real, if they do as good as a regular flak 38 on a truck, plus they have armor, shouldn't they be at least 35 to 40 points? I mean, when I'm playing as them, I'm not complaining, but the balance-wise, it doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. Zis 3 is destroyed by an MG-15. We got the F-5B1 coming back in. Are they going to get a ground strafe on these Panzergrens? No. Pushed off. Looks like Erwin Rommel's done a great job of maintaining his position alone. I'd recommend maybe getting an infantry up here, because if they have a captured Panzerfaust or something else, they might be, or excuse me, Panzer Schreck or a Piat or Bazooka, they could knock him out without him seeing it. Jagd Panther in position to just tear shit up, along with the Panther G. I have doubled down on that with a 17-pounder. We're going to absolutely shut this river down. Beaufighter gets knocked off, probably going for the Stug 3G. My Flak 37's fired so much at the air, he's running out of high explosive shells. Beaufighter is nuked. Got the SPW-204 French capture rush going on to our left from D2 China? Chiba. Seems to be working. Wallenstein is bringing in his pioneers to back up the rush. And uh-oh, we've got some Andrushas? Right on the Panther, the 17-pounder, the Panzerjäger Firefly, and the Jagd Panther. Oh, no. Oh, that just is awful. Will we escape unscathed? That is the question. Firefly's still in position to knock these guys out of their cars. He's shooting at the 85 right now. I just saw it lost a man. Looks like we made it out. This guy's a bit damaged, but the Jagd Panther looks okay, and our Firefly is squeaky clean. 17-pounder did take a few casualties. Beaufighters coming back in on our right flank. Going for this guy? Yep. I feel like Beaufighter rocket fire is generally pretty inaccurate, but that's just my opinion. So, enemies wasting their artillery on 15-point infantry squads. I'm okay with that. I'd rather have them shoot there instead of here. I think I want to say I've got two 17-pounders. That's it. I brought in the much more gooder Flak 4188. Let's check the accuracy on this thing. 40%. What the hell? I thought these things were more accurate. Somebody would have to explain that to me, because if it's just penetration for AP, it's kind of lame. Alright, so Monty is making his move with the Flame Boys. He's got his Stern Pioneers in here and regular Pioneers. Ooh, just knocked out an ISU 152 with his Jagd Panther. So, progressing the line. I told him I wanted us to get this flag and this flag. And if you haven't joined voice chat yet, well, you're really missing out, because we were on it this whole time. We've been stacking up to 10 people in VC lately, and it's been super fun. If you're wondering where the link is, it's on the main page under Discord. Actually, if you click the description of this video, it should be right there. Panther G running out of high explosive. I have brought in a 172.5. I love these guns. I feel like they're kind of rare in terms of divisions. I'm sure it's going to draw a tremendous amount of counter battery, if they have counter battery going on. Monty was gracious enough to bring in a Pack 42. How nice. Now, I don't know what Wallenstein is doing with his Pioneers, but he's just sort of dropped them off here. I think these guys could use some support. I don't know what a KHT-130 is. I'm guessing it's a prime mover. And Chiba is firing rockets at us. I'm not sure why. Maybe there was something there I didn't see. It was nice of him to ping that, though. Lipstandart is pushing the line forward, doing a great job of capturing the forest here. Probably some enemies inside here. Stug 3's dueling a M476. He does manage to knock him out in the M4 command. Just going to bounce at that range. I think the odds are pretty low. Looks like we just knocked out a Sherman 3 over here. There's a Firefly back here. Shooting at my flak panzer. I'm trying to keep my anti-aircraft moving forward. One thing people often forget is to continue to move up your anti-aircraft support. Especially when you're getting deep into enemy territory. So Monty's pinged the Firefly. And Wallenstein has managed to capture the flag of the town. Great job. And after the Fuhrers came, they're moving the Pioneers forward. Like seeing what he's doing here. We've maintained control over here. Sometimes this is a little tricky. No enemy pushes and just a stalemate over here from Tito. Lots of Stooks, though. Is the Nashorn fired yet? I don't know. So we knock out a Valentine. Oh, that's right. I remember this now. I brought in my King Tiger hero, Nipsel, to help with this area. I was like, this is so far open. We don't even have AT up here. So I'm going to bring in Recon into the building. And then our King Tiger. And hopefully I bring an AA. Or there is some AA somewhere, because this is going to be a major rocket magnet. Do we get in? Oh, sniper fire. And the rifle's leader. Ah, he knocks out a Kerbal MG. Keep the King Tiger back. I don't know what he has in these woods yet. I wanted to get Recon up here first, and I always have a hard time telling what they can see. It's like we knocked out an enemy vehicle. I'm making moves over on this side, too, to help Monty out. I'm moving some of my equipment forward. A T-34E goes out. I don't know if that was the... It might have been the 17-pounder. No. It was the Firefly for sure. I always feel that... Russian and American and British equipment do better as the Axis units. I don't know why I have that bias in my head. I swear if I had a single Firefly out here and it was British, it would probably miss half the rounds. But this thing just seems to laser. Enemy AT guns. This too here might be a danger to that Panther G. I mean, you can pen 185, but that's with APCR. 120. I think the odds of penning are pretty low. You never know, though. This game can be weird sometimes. Driver's knocked out. And he's wiped by LG-42. Good job, Monty. So, we find a 6-pounder in the woods. So we always want to kind of lead with recon or infantry. 20-point infantry squad's a lot better than losing, say, a 110-point tank. Friendly rockets heading in, and I'm trying to bring in... I want to just level this area, so I'm bringing in the dual 1,000 kilogram bomber. Will he make it, though? Will he make it? Oh, pushed off right at the end. Enemy T-26 knocked out somewhere. Right down on the main road. These Stern Pioneers do have LMGs, which is nice. I'm hesitant to move my armor up because there might be more AT guns in here and I just don't want to waste them. So I'm going to move the Stern Pioneers forward and wipe that guy out. Anything coming through here is just getting nailed. And I want this flag, so I'm just shelling that area. Oh, man, sorry we missed this. I like to bring these 88s with the prime mover so that I can move them around later in the match. So again, I wanted to get cover on this area. I moved him up to this spot with it. And we just took out that Firefly. And so now we've got more directional fire on their only entry point over here. And I've got High Trust and Lipson Start to lock down his role over here. I've got a Tiger E. I advanced him first because I'd rather risk a Tiger over a King Tiger. I think I was also worried about anti-aircraft fire because I don't see any... Oh, we have these Nimrods. That's why I was confident. Never mind. So we're getting counter batteried on the 172.5, starting to draw some fire. I feel like it's been out there for a while. Hoping I don't lose him. Stern Pioneer up here, using the single LMG against the Rifles team, but gets suppressed by our own team. So I've got to fall him back. Monty's making his move with his elite Fallschirmjäger. Defense groups are good. They're not good enough against this guy, though. And there's that 6-pounder. That's what I was worried about. So I didn't move the Stugs or my other stuff. Actually, you know what? While we were off camera, I made that mistake and lost to. I guess I should have listened to my own advice. Bofors tearing up the infantry. But there's not much here compared to what we have. I feel like we can push through. Sniper. Sniper goes down. Bofors goes down. Defense group is wiped out. These Rifles teams should get wiped out. Wow, Monty's got even more. He's got like a whole company over here. So the Panther is just out of visibility. I think it's going to be hard. Yeah, he's really hidden. Kind of dangerous to move your tank sword, to be honest. Mortars coming in from this position back here. And our 88's been destroyed by artillery. They wanted to get rid of that thing fast. Monty's issued a fallback command to all of his infantry. We're at a 1913. On the tick timer, under 25 minutes. So there's an AT gun. This is exactly what I was worried about. But he's moved him up so close, he's in machine gun range. And it's an M4. If it was a ZIS-2, I'd be in bigger trouble with this Tiger, but M42, probably not going to pen me. And he has APCR turned off. I'm sorry, I understand you want to turn it off so it does more damage, but if you're dealing with something with 125 mils of armor, I'd recommend leaving it on. He probably would have penned me from the front. Another enemy recon team going down, and this guy's AI now, so it's going to make it much easier on us. Both fighters come in and wipe out a Stug 3. But we're continuing to inch forward. Oh, and eventually, hopefully, we can take this whole sector as well. Ooh, we got a King Tiger on the front line. Oh, he's going for the infantry over here. Andrusha fire from the enemy because there's not much else they can do. And we're responding with Nebelwerfer fire. It'd be interesting to see what happens here. Will he knock out the Andrusha? Yes, he does. That's big for us. Almost got the flag. After I started getting counter-batteried, the K-18 started getting counter-batteried, I brought in the captured 122s. These things are actually pretty legit for counter-battery fire, and when you bring them in without supply, they're only 80 points. So the more the merrier, and I'm going to do my best to just eliminate the threat to Big Bertha here. ISU 122 lining up on... oh, just infantry. Stern Pioneers trying to go off against Assault Engineers. I'm trying to use the woods here because he has strategically positioned the Crusader who will annihilate me out in the open. Monty's sending more Fallschirmjäger to the front line. I'm going to move my Stug 3 over. What I'd like to do is position him to take out the Crusader. Monty's now got two Pack 40s up here. Assault Engineers are wiped out, but we're spotted by Sherman. Sherman's doing such a good job against infantry. Stug 3 F8, I feel like are a bargain at 55 points. So you can see the steel rain falling down, and he's been smart enough to do it right next to his entry point, so we'll see. I'm assuming that's going to cause a bit of chaos for them, too. Rockets heading for the Crusader from Chiba again. Another defense group down. Check out the left. About the same. Looks like they lost a few Stoogs over here, but we're down this flag, but that doesn't really matter. I wonder how much they stacked over here. See, 1, 2. Ooh, we got a Sherman. I think we traded here with that Sherman. Crusader stressed, but not down and out. I felt safe enough after the rockets to just move my line back here. These are down on men, but I don't know, more bodies. Always good. Bringing another one of those 50mm mortars to try and indirect fire stuff. Off the top of my head, I did not have more AT guns because I normally would set one up right here. I think they're all in vehicles. But I'm moving the 17-pounder forward now. I probably could have moved this 88 forward too, but I think we're doing okay. Tiger takes out the Vickers. Sherman 3 in the background, bouncing shells off that front plate. Got our leader here double vetting us now. Get a pen. And a kill on the Sherman. Nipsel's moving in. We got our Stern Pioneer up here, and we've got our recon team. Nimrod's excellent anti-aircraft guns. Chipping away at these guys, preventing them from destroying me. These things move fast, too. Right? Seems pretty fast. So, we should have this position here shortly. Got a bunch of MG-34 teams supported by a Tiger. Seems to be doing okay. 50mm mortars will fully suppress these guys if they don't die. Got an 81, which I've spotted and redirected fire on. I'm sure he's going right for us. We've got another Firefly and a Honey Stewart. It's too bad we don't have any Panzer Shreks in here. Enemy Crusader wants to die? I don't know. So what was the point of that? I understand the attempt to shell me with 81s on the Tiger, though. I've definitely taken out a few heavy tanks that way. Once we nuke this rifles leader, we should be able to get our infantry into this village or communal farm, whatever it is. Assault engineers might take out my 50. No, they're going for the MG-34. So we got another tank up here. That's got to be a Firefly. I think the 5Cs are really good. Ooh, we knocked out a T-34-85 somewhere. And our Tiger finish him off. No, he gets finished off. Nipsel's up on the front line now, causing chaos. This route is shut down now. Got the Tiger over here with Chicken Man, who's just going to run in. I understand the off-map play and then the infantry rush is a good idea. I don't think he understands there's a Tiger here. I've decided to take Big Bertha and try and shell the Firefly. We're not in radio range, obviously a lot less effective. I'm hiding my Stug 3 F8 here. He is spotting the guard's commander. And oh no, my hero Firefly. I think he's going for the Flak Verling. Our Firefly just lives. Barely. I hope he can make it to the end of the match. 21-11. 7 minutes on the timer. Ooh, and our Tiger's getting shelled now. These Valentine 9s can be a real pain. Because they can destroy your Tigers and stuff. Like, they are very annoying to fight because they're super cheap, too. 35 points. So they have pushed us back with artillery. There is... I don't know why these are... Rommel, put it in comments. Why are you marching these guys in versus taking them in trucks? There's that 203. I don't know why guys run these up to the front line. Really not gathering a snapshot of data for half a second. So hopefully Tiger lives. This Luftwaffe Sturm Pioneer with having the MG-34 is really helping us to keep these guys at bay. And Sidney Townsley also putting in some assistance. So we got what we wanted over here. Katyushas, who almost took out the Firefly, are getting shot at now by the auto counter battery. And our Tiger was knocked out by the Valentine. I told you, I hate those things. But we have the flag back already. Recon team just taking DP machine gun fire. Manages to get off the bike. I'm surprised. All the Stern Pioneers doing just fine. Monty has moved his infantry and infantry support unit up past the road and into the forest. I'm gonna try and see if we can get that flag before the end of the match. Just brought in some more equipment here. We didn't have any reconnaissance going down this road. This guy can't really see super well, so put him here so that the 17-pounder can knock out anything coming down the road. Got a pack of T-34-85s. Kind of hoping they come forward because Nipsel will be able to get some kills. Stug 3 dueling the ISU-122. Ooh, he's got one pen on him. Can he get another one? I think this might be a one-shot kill on the Stug 3 if he gets hit. Oh, he gets knocked out. Brought in my own Stug 3 here. Infantry men decide to ping around off of him, which reveals their position. And now they'll pay. So shooter's knocked out. The T-34 knocked out Nipsel's gunner. So we don't get a kill yet here. And the smoke is from us. I wish they didn't smoke because I would have enjoyed taking them out. I'm dropping artillery on these 85s to see if I can bring in Air Force. IS-2 gonna go up against Nipsel. We get the first penetration on him. And he insta-kills us with one shot. Half stressed. Bullshit. Anyways. How's this guy doing? Nagel's still alive. Can he get a kill? No. The Panzer Shrek will do it first. He's really holding on to this guy, keeping that hero alive. Firefly's stressed out from something. I'm taking artillery? No. 17-pounder. One more shot. He's gone. It wasn't me. I don't know what killed him. He just blew up. I don't see anything else that shot him. Weird. 3 minutes left on the timer. And 2111. I think it might be a major if we capture this flag. I'm not sure. Also, I don't know why people quit in the last 3 minutes. Just wait till the game's over. You're so close. Don't you want to see your score? He could have crashed. So we're just off this flag, too. I love seeing those major victories. Rommel's redeployed over here on the left side of the map. Are we going to get this flag? Knock out that Cromwell. Move your Panzergren forward. Oh, Monty. So close to capturing the flag here. I'm trying to bring in reinforcements. We got 2 minutes left. What do I got coming in here? Stug 3s. If I was a smart boy, I'd be redirecting artillery fire over here to get that flag. We're at 22:10. 85 goes down to my artillery. I don't think they really have much left, or at least not much ammo. Wallstein has moved all his stuff up here, almost to that flag. Under 2 minutes to go. IS-2 trying to hold us off from getting another flag. I think we're just going to have a miner here. Will I knock out another 85 before the end of the match? Is the question. No, horribly inaccurate. About 120 120 meters away from his target. Good rockets, though. That was a nice shot. Can Monty reach his goal? Does he care enough? $17-pounder. Can he claim another in the last 50 seconds? No, not that time. All right, one more. 45 seconds. Oh, and I have my bombers in. Let's see what they're doing. I dropped him right on there. Doesn't seem like they killed him, though. And the guy with the big bombs, I was going to try and drop on this. Unfortunately, he still got pushed off because this 85 just didn't want to die. Oh, I did bring in another King Tiger here. We're at 22:10, 8 seconds to go. Is there anybody who's going to move forward in time? 3. I tried to, but I was running out of time. Minor victory. 37 minutes, 8 seconds, 22 flags. Let's see how I did. We did pretty good along the river here. 28:15 to 9:30. Monty just racking up kills in that one. Same with Aaron and Lippenstart. Let's take a look at my kills here. Firefly did very well. 88 actually shot down 2 bombers and an IL-2, so I can see why they wanted to artillery him. 172.5 did a lot less than I would expect. I'm sure he did quite a bit of damage, but it didn't look like he killed enough. 17-pounder did well, but just T-26s. That's the one that we moved far up. Nipsel got an ISU 122, a T-3485, and a Valentine. It's kind of meh. My 122s took out 3 munitions trucks, which, if they explode and they kill the artillery next to them, it doesn't give you the kill. So I'm gonna assume that we took out some artillery pieces with that. Tiger did all right. Sturm Pioneers did fine. The 217K1 took out a T-3485 in 2 groups, so I think doing pretty okay. Even our cheap infantry. Let's take a look at our losses. 6-pounder took out my light vehicles. T-60 took out a few, and then just one-off stuff. So overall, we did 11% of the kills with 6% of the casualties, and I'm assuming Nashon Nagel's still there. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.